Look at that. That looks awesome. Why didn't these come like this? Should have come like this from the factory. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a slight upgrade on our 2018 Toyota Sequoia. If you're anything like me and you're picky about the little stuff, you get annoyed when there starts becoming scratch surfaces right there. This is from the previous owner. See all those scratches and the paint from getting in and out on all the sides. I was trying to find some Doorsill protectors to put over that. That's usually what you would put there. You know, I'm surprised in a platinum trim 2018 Sequoia they don't have Doorsill protectors, but I found an OEM part that fits perfect. It's, I think, actually for the first gen Sequoia, but we'll open it up, we'll see if it fits. I'm willing to bet it fits perfect because I saw a few pictures and it looks almost similar in size. It's an OEM Toyota part and it has the right badging on it. Now these same Doorsill protectors are also available for the Tundra. This installation is on a Sequoia obviously, but the process is the same. I'm going to put the links down in the description for the Tundras and also for the Sequoias. And you'll be surprised to find out the Doorsill protectors I'm using on this are actually for a first gen Sequoia, the factory OEM Toyota ones, and they fit perfectly. So this same part number that I'm going to show you will also work on the first gen Sequoia, or in my case, on a second gen Sequoia. Now let's get started. Here we go. OEM Toyota part. That is the part number. I'll put it down in the description and I'll put a link to where you can purchase it too. Or you can purchase it yourself from your local Toyota dealer. Part number PT747-0C010. Now that one part number comes with Doorsill protectors for all 4 doors. Here's what they look like. They're kind of thin, rubbery texture. It looks like the 2 front doors have the logo on them. The 2 rear doors do not. And I think, are the 2 rear doors? Nope, they're not identical. Looks like one side's long, one side's short, one side's long, one side's short. So we'll see which direction they go. And then the 2 front ones, they do look identical. Yeah, the 2 front door sections do look identical. So let's see where these rear ones go, and then we'll put them all on. First thing you want to do is clean the surface really well. The truck's not very clean, hasn't had a wash in a few weeks, so we'll clean it up. I'm going to be using a microfiber cloth and some Windex, get it nice and clean, and then we'll see which one goes there. All right, I'm fairly certain it goes this way. So the little stubby long section goes towards the back of the truck, and the longer stubby section goes towards the front of the truck. If you notice, it's hard to see in the video, this one kind of comes out this way and also has a little bit of a curve. And if you line it up, it lines up almost perfectly with the way that the Doorsill metal curves that way. In the back, it curves the other way, so it definitely doesn't go there. So what I'm gonna do is get it lined up best I can, and I'm gonna try to see if I can find an identifying mark somewhere so I can line it up the same on the passenger side. So let's go ahead and get this one on. All right, I got it lined up, and this side, I've got the end just after where it starts to curve upwards, and then the same here. So I'm gonna try to line it up the same on the other side, and I try to get it nice and even, about, I don't know how far that is, 1/4 inch, I guess, away from this little rubber. Now we've got this flap here. I'm going to gently go along it, a little at a time, and get it to adhere to the rest of the metal. And I'm not going to push one section down at a time because I don't want to wrinkle it in the middle or cause it to go on one section and then maybe the other section would bubble up or something like that. So I'm just taking my time. You know, I wish I did this a while back. I'm about to sell this truck. The new buyer is coming to pick it up on Thursday. He's obviously seen all the pictures with none of this stuff on it. I'm just putting it on because I already had these parts and I figured I'd make a video for you guys. So, new owner, if you do find this video on the internet, you are welcome. Dude, that looks so much nicer. Jeez, if you haven't done this and you got a second gen Sequoia, I highly recommend you just go ahead and order these and put them on. Why didn't they come from the factory like this? All right, let's go do the front driver's side. I've got this section on the front driver's side wiped down real good. It's all clean. Now let's get the new piece lined up. All right, I've got this new one lined up, and I use this as an indicator of where to position it. And that side, so I'll do the passenger side the same. And just like the back one, we're gonna go down gently on this edge until we get the entire thing to lay down nicely. It's a little difficult around this curve, so just take your time. No need to force it into place. And if it's cold where you are, it might help if you hold a hairdryer or heat gun over that. I'm in Texas right now, and it's about 100 degrees outside. Oh, crap. It's 100 degrees, and there's rain sprinkling on my head. Gotta love these Texas summers. So I'll make this a little bit quicker. God, look at that. That looks awesome. Why didn't these come like this? I'm gonna go get the other sides done before this rain starts coming down real heavy. But there's the view, guys. It looks awesome. It looks factory because it's a factory part. It's got a logo in the front. Should have come like this from the factory. Anyway, love you guys. Check out all the rest of the content on the channel. I'll wrap this video up here before I get soaking wet. Love y'all. I'll see you next time. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it is pouring rain. Just went from completely sunny to pouring down. I love it though. We need the rain. The grass and the lakes are gonna love it. Oh man, it is so wet. These poor people taking walks, they're all stuck in the rain because it was a beautiful day about 10 minutes ago. Holy crap. Yeah, that's a lot of rain. There's the front passenger side. Looks nice and clean. And finally, I've got the rear passenger side wiped down as clean as I can. Got all the grease and everything off. Got that piece positioned on, and we'll rub it down nice and easy. And then finally, we'll get the edge laid down a little bit at a time. There we go. That looks awesome.